Hello and welcome. If you're pregnant, I'm pretty sure you know this feeling all too well. You finally get into bed, you're ready for some desperately needed rest, and then all of a sudden, it's a full-on party in your belly. So today, let's explore the secret world of that little midnight kicker and figure out why your baby's schedule seems perfectly, almost comically, designed to keep you wide awake.
So let's just dive right in, shall we? Why is it that the very moment your head hits that pillow, it seems to be the exact same moment a full-blown gymnastics routine kicks off in your womb? Seriously, what is going on in there?
Oh, you know the feeling. You have been on your feet all day long, you've gotten everything done, and you are just beyond ready for some sleep. You lie down, you get comfy, and just as you start to drift off, bam! A kick, and then a little roll. It honestly feels like your baby has been waiting all day for this precise moment to start their nightly workout.
But what if I told you that this little midnight dance party isn't what you think it is at all? You know, the reason behind this sudden burst of activity is actually so much simpler, and frankly, it's pretty incredible once you understand the logic behind it.
Okay, first things first, let's get some context on what your baby's daily routine even looks like. Get this, on average, a fetus sleeps a whopping 16 to 20 hours every single day. That is a huge amount of time spent just snoozing away.
But here's the catch. This sleep isn't one long, uninterrupted stretch. Not at all. Instead, a fetus sleeps in these really short cycles. Think of them like a series of power naps that last maybe 20 to 40 minutes each. This means their awake times can happen at pretty much any point, day or night, because they are absolutely not on your schedule yet.
So if they're sleeping that much, why on earth does it feel like they're always awake right when you're trying to sleep? Well, this brings us to the most beautiful core concept of this whole explainer. Your body is a natural, built-in lullaby machine.
And here is the secret. Just think about your day. You're walking around, right? You're doing chores, running errands, just living your life. All of that movement, from your baby's perspective, is this gentle, constant rocking motion. It's like being in the world's comfiest, warmest cradle, and it just lulls them right to sleep. But then, what happens at night? You lie down, you become still. The rocking stops. And for your baby, that sudden stillness is the cue that the lullaby is over. It's basically their natural alarm clock, telling them, hey, time to wake up.
It's really a profound way to think about it, isn't it? The incredible truth is, Allah has made you your baby's first cradle. The simple rhythm of your daily life, just you walking and moving, is their very first and most constant lullaby.
But wait, that's not the only reason. There's another really fascinating factor at play here. When you stop moving around and you lie down to rest, your work doesn't have to work as hard to pump blood for your activities anymore. This frees it up to send a surge of nutrient-rich blood and oxygen directly to your baby. It's kind of like you're sending them a little energy drink, which naturally encourages them to be more active and start moving around.
Okay, so we've explained the midnight dance party. That makes sense. But this, of course, leads to another question, one that often brings a lot more anxiety for expecting mothers. What if the party gets too quiet? What does it mean when you don't feel those familiar kicks?
Right, let's talk about some simple, reassuring things you can do. I want you to think of this as your own personal womb wellness check that you can do right at home if you ever feel a little bit of concern and you just want to encourage some movement. If you're ever worried, here's a simple little routine you can try. First, the Sweet Boost. Drink a small glass of juice or eat something with a bit of natural sugar. This can give the baby a little energy burst. Second, go lie down on your left side to really maximize that blood flow. And third, and this is often the hardest part, patiently wait. Just relax, breathe, and give your little one some time to respond.
So, that little home check-in is wonderful for peace of mind. But now, we need to talk about the most critical piece of advice in this entire explainer. This right here is the all-important golden rule.
Look, your intuition is a powerful thing. It really is. But it is never, ever a replacement for professional medical expertise. The golden rule is simple, and it is absolutely non-negotiable. If you are ever in doubt about your baby's movement, always check it out. Call your doctor or your midwife immediately.
We really want this information to give you a sense of understanding and reassurance, but it can never and should never be a substitute for professional medical advice. Your health and your baby's health are the only things that matter.
So the next time you lie down and you feel that familiar flurry of kicks, maybe you can smile, knowing that you're not actually interrupting their sleep, you've just stopped singing their lullaby. Your body's rhythm is their first song. It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other incredible, secret conversations are you having with your baby that you don't even realize?